So let's talk about that operation. We went. I think we had the audio recorder out 5 minutes. And we heard howls. I had some crazy shit happen. Me and John right beside me, and then Bill and Alex. Shall I talk about what happened with you guys, if you don't mind, right quick?
Well, we'd already separated by that time.
Yeah.
You and John had gone west, and Alex and I were headed south. And I had my IR on, and really wasn't panning with it. I would scope out the woods with it, and the rest of the time I just left it on, hanging at my side, still recording because I knew it had audio capability.
Yeah.
And we got the howl very faintly because it's not, the IR is not really made for capturing audio.
Right.
It's a supplementary thing, but we did capture that on there, and it was awesome. I was just awestruck by what we heard. It was unreal. Had never heard anything like it ever.
And Alex is our big game hunter, I guess you could say. Alex, have you heard anything?
I've grown up in the woods. I've hunted all my life. I have never heard that in my life.
And you know, I think everybody always freaks out about the paranormal side, and y'all heard it up on the ridge, stomping around very heavily. And then me and John was standing there, and I turned around, and John was talking or something on the camera, and I heard just a crazy growl. But what is weird, John didn't hear it.
No.
None of it. That was just, freaky and excessive.
Yeah, I didn't hear it at all. Didn't hear it at all. It was funny. Right when we left that area, Jonathan was ahead of me, and I got sick. I threw up.
Yeah.
And I've gotten nauseated before in the woods, and paranormal investigators will tell you that nausea is often associated with paranormal. And another funny thing is, right, talking about those howls that we all heard, or whatever, yells, whatever you want to call them. Again, we've never heard anything like it, but there was a moment there when that was going on that my camera cut off. My battery went from full to drain.
Yeah.
And my SP7 cut on at the same time, and
that was weird.
And that's just crazy. I've never had that happen. And I was scrounging in the dark, trying to hear that, and trying to get it. So it was just wild. It was crazy night.
And when I got home, I was able to draw some of the audio off my camera, but then when I came back and downloaded the digital recorder, that was the crispest one, and y'all will hear that in a minute. And then we've got even more, but I think this is the holy grail of areas that we are in, because I've sent it to 4 or 5 different universities, and y'all have talked to people about it, and I know the YouTube Bigfoot purists will say it's all gray wolf, red wolf. No, we have literally marked off. I know y'all spent at least 12 or 13 hours listening.
I spent almost 20 hours over the past week or so reviewing sound clips off the internet, and I haven't matched it.
I've heard everything there is to hear in the woods.
Yeah.
Never heard that.
Yeah.
I've searched exotic animals on YouTube. I've gone to other Bigfoot YouTube channels to see what they are playing. Downloaded a program which will compare a sound file to a database of other animals, and it's not close to anything else. The database gives me back hints, and when I listen to them, they're just clues. They're just guessing.
So we huff it out in the woods. We get in the cold ass stuff. We go through streams, and I think that's one thing that people take for granted about us, is we actually do a lot of the homework. Especially
it's not easy.
Research. No, it's not. And we'll have our assholes that'll comment, well, that's a gray wolf. No. And we're not just throwing shit at you guys. We are we've bought into this so much that, and when I'm editing, they're researching and listening and thinking and seeing. But this new area is one of the hottest areas I think I've ever been in, and y'all too.
I think we all have I know we all have a theory
Yeah.
about what this thing was that we're probably not ready to share right
No.
now, but we're going to do some more research and some because, you know, just like the word says, study and show yourself approval. That's what we do.
Yeah.
And we do have a developing theory, so don't think we're just shooting in the dark, because we're not. But that'll come later. But
Yeah, and if y'all really knew it, I think, I don't, and I'm not talking down to my audience, because I love my audience, and we all love the audience, but it's, when we're having a hard time comprehending,
yeah,
imagine what y'all are doing, because we're out of here every other week in the bush all the time. But what we're going to do today, we're going to hike in. We're going to do a little, kind of like we've been doing before. We're going to get in some hide positions and just sit and wait and let the forest get used to us.
ready to go.
Let's do it, guys.
Sit and
Y'all
stall.
ready?
Let's roll.
Let's do it. Me and John posted up around a bluff that was there, and I kept hearing something approach us, but I never could get it on thermal. And my camera died once again, 3 batteries, completely dead. So I started trying to actively look and see if we could see what was making the noise. We kept hearing a weird growl too. Once we started, I started using the thermal. I saw stuff moving, but I couldn't tell if it was reflective heat from the day or if it was something that we were actually seeing. Now, in just a second, we're going to go back to the forest, and you can see how the terrain laid. We were in a little bowl at the very bottom. Right here, there's something's gonna pop up in just a second, and I want you to look at it. I kept seeing it, but I couldn't tell if it was just something reflecting off the thermal or if something was there. Another odd thing is we kept seeing, we kept hearing something on the hill above us where the cliff was, and it sounded like it was coming down. Now, right here where the cliff is, it's very steep. Cliff face about 30 to 40 feet high. So I knew if it had a heat signature, I was going to get it. Dense, and like I said, I kept thinking I saw movement, but I couldn't tell if it was the heat reflecting off the rocks or if it was something else. Now, I love thermal. In complete darkness, you can see it if it's there. If If it's there, you can see it, but in a bunch of trees, it's hard. Now, where I had put the arrow before, I had saw something almost, I thought, peek out in some of these trees. So I was scanning more to see if I could see it. See what you guys think.
Yes, I did. Sounded similar, but it was over this way, to my left. You're right. Also the limb. There's a bush of limbs behind you that just moved. Slightly. Yeah. Trying to get the light.
Something seems like it's moving behind.
Yeah. Well, there's a bush behind you that's, well, it'll be to your right, back right. And it moved just a minute ago. That hum. Okay, I just heard a growl right over my voice. To my right.
That's what I thought I heard.
Like a grunt. It's being tricky tonight.
Let's do this. Try some on top.
Okay.
Oh, 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 oh. It's 5 to 6.
I'm gonna try that word, the Dunahay word. Remember that? All right. Duna. All right, we were out here last week. Whatever you were or are, can you make that sound for us again? Can you yell for us again? Like you did before. We're here. Now's your chance.
Looks like something's over there watching us.
Yeah. I don't doubt it, because that's where we was hearing those groans come from. And sorry about the breathing at home, folks. It's cold and we just climbed a pretty good hill. So,
Bill. When you get on the bank, go dark. There's something up in this valley. It looks like close to the trucks watching us. And it moved. It looked like.
I'm out. Good. Marty, come on. It moved. It moved. Or maybe it wasn't nothing at all. Huh. I know, that's a bend. That's a gradual bend. All the way down. All the way up. From a sapling till now. That's been manipulated by something. There's the ground. There's the end. Alright. I don't know, maybe there's a gradual decline. Yeah. It's beautiful. Feel the wind down there coming up. See them lights. We're up above them, and we are descending. And if Jonathan falls, this won't be on camera. And if I fall, you're gonna hear me cuss. I may just sit on my butt and slide down. Oh yeah. There goes Jonathan. Sliding on his butt. Please be careful. scary.
Pretty kind of.
That sounds like a big ass bobcat. So y'all heard purring.
Didn't see nothing.
I caught some eye shine on the IR and we tracked it down. It was a little thumbstack stuck in a tree. Or somebody just reflected from when
Did
it
you say
probably
you
came
found
over
a
the
corn?
flashlight.
Did you say you found a corn?
Yeah.
C-A-I-R-N-E?
Yeah, we found some small ones just right there where we left y'all at, up on top of the hill, above the little bottoms and stuff. But we kept going west and found what's 4 or 5 larger ones, probably knee high of scattered stone, picked up and scattered. You know, no, it's not a root ball. It's not
Stacked.
stack stone.
Crazy. I don't know what else it would be.
The first one we found, the small one, I thought, well, maybe that's some kind of property corner, you know, a survey corner.
Yeah.
But then we saw one or two, you know, in lesser shape, right there at it. So that's not a corner.